Hi, welcome back to Metal Rules TV, where the underground meets the playground. I'm Jeff Rappaport.
I am George Minnesinger.
Sid Barrett.
All right, Sid Barrett.
Nah, I'm just kidding. John Lishko.
See the dead guy from Pink Floyd?
Yeah, he's one of the dead guys.
Yeah.
So Jeff,
Rick Wright.
All right, Jeff, we're going to ask you a
R.I.P.
question first. How's the absinthe going?
It's going very slow.
It's going down.
I mean,
Cheers.
but
I thought it was Geoff.
let it be known, though, that it was refilled slightly,
It was
right?
refilled. He
It
already
was
drank,
topped
he
off.
already
You
drank
don't
a
want to
glass.
cheers
Yeah.
me.
I didn't know if I drank a glass.
About a half.
You still don't
glass,
want to cheers me. Damn
yeah.
it.
I mean, there's plenty more where that came from.
It was a very nice gift to bring it over here. That's,
Absolutely.
I know it's not
And we
cheap.
also, just a little free plug here, we brought Philadelphia Brewing Company beer. We brought Row House Red, Kensinger, and
Pennsylvania Pale Ale.
Pennsylvania Pale Ale.
I used to live in a facsimile row home, and it was nowhere near as enjoyable as this beer.
Aww.
Oh,
Speaking of things,
where's
that are,
the Ether Bunny?
speaking of things that are enjoyable,
Enjoyable. Like Catholic school?
what's your ritual for taking care of your teeth? Like, how do you guys how much care do you take? You guys floss every day? You guys are brush 2-3 times a day after each meal? What's your ritual?
At least
for
4
you?
times a day.
Really?
Yeah.
This is how I take care of my teeth.
Well, after I had an abscess tooth a year ago,
Oh,
yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
I had to go in for an emergency yank. So it was, I just remember my dentist, actually when he had me under, my tooth broke in half, and you can feel that through the Novocaine. That was pretty brutal.
Oh.
I screamed louder during that than any Black Pentecost recording. I wish I had a microphone for that.
Speaking of dentists, man, I had a fucking tooth pulled one time, and I seen me. He didn't knock me out, and I was just like Novocaine and stuff, you know, because I didn't have a lot of money. But he came in with these like needle nose pliers looking things, and he took it and he could like whack it with a hammer, and he was like whack, you know, popped into the tooth. I could feel it, you know, like it wasn't like pain, but it was like pressure. You know what I mean? So it was like kind of like, you know, like when you're a kid and they're tucking in clippers and they're getting into your ear and you're like, ah. You just start squirming. That's what it was like. And then like you heard like pop, crack, right out, man. And it was like a crumbling tooth. So that dentist was damn good.
Ugh.
Can't remember his name, but hell of a job. Dr. Gross, I think. Like Rustin.
Yeah,
Are you an
it was
anti-
Rustin's dad.
Are you an anti-dentite?
Nah, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Are you an anti-dentite?
I'm not an anti-dentist.
Yeah.
I have no problem with a dentist. Really. Some people have like phobias with dentists and stuff. Really.
Yeah. Once you have an issue, you know,
Hey.
people get scared. They don't want to go back.
Hey, everybody hates a cop and a lawyer until they need one.
Yeah, right. Well, you know what Shakespeare said about lawyers, right?
I'm sure
In
it's
one of his
good.
King Henry plays, first thing we do is kill all the lawyers.
Yeah.
So coming back to heavy metal, right?
Probably couldn't hurt too much. But
Yeah.
yeah,
What's missing in today's metal scene?
balls.
Yeah, everything is a bunch of these new metal faggots. That's all there is now, and they just have no. Everything's just it's rubbish. It doesn't,
You know what it is? Maybe
it
it's
doesn't
like-
have any passion, no.
You need more
Yeah.
than balls, though. You need integrity.
You need ball- yeah,
you
absolutely.
need
Yeah.
a wealth of influence. You can't just.
Yeah, everyone's
You
influenced by
can't just listen
Pantera
to.
now.
You can't. Yeah, you
It's-
can't
it's-
just.
it's not-
You can't just
yeah.
listen to Pantera and come up with a band, or else
Right.
you end up with the dog shit that's out there nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like these
Yeah.
kids don't have enough respect, I think, for the older things. You know what I'm saying? Like and like, you know, of course we're gonna come off like old fogies now, me and George, because you know
We are.
We come from we are, but.
I'm just gonna go on
The
record.
point
though.
is-
I do like.
these
Pantera.
youngsters need
I
to
do like Pantera.
That's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Cowboys from Hell is okay.
That's okay.
Have
But you
ever-
also appreciate what?
I appreciate
Yeah,
all. I
have you
appreciate
ever
all
heard?
metal,
Have
yeah.
you ever
Right.
heard that Phil's Christen version? Have you
Yes.
Ever, Christen version
Yeah.
is a good band. I mean, Phil is great when he wants to be. You know, I mean, but it's like Pantera is just it is
Great
what it is.
dork.
But Christen
No,
version,
I
his
think-
black metal band is you would love that.
Yeah, we'll see.
You will.
There's a lot of black metal bands that are a lot of dog shit too.
You will appreciate Christen
Cradle
version.
of Filth.
Dreidel of Filth.
Dreidel.
Wow. Oh yeah,
Better.
I'll join
It'd probably
that
be
band.
better.
I'm a little too tall for that band.
Yeah, really. They already got Tom Cruise as a vocalist.
Yeah. I interviewed him, Danny Filth, and he sounds just like Davy Jones.
Douchebag.
Really?
From the Monkees.
No kidding.
His voice sounds exactly like that. He's like, hey, how's it going? You know,
Hey!
he is, girl,
Hey, Sway
look
Park!
what you've done to me.
Yeah, because he's like a little fucking... I don't even know. A little fucking rat.
I mean, a lot bands like that become the new glam metal in a way.
Yeah,
they
it's total
really are.
fucking dog shit,
I
dude.
mean,
You might as well
these-
fucking be emo.
Like them and Dimmu Borgir, bands like that have become the new glam.
Now, do you not like-
Meanwhile, I'm standing here holding a glass like this. Like
Yeah,
some
yeah.
kind of fucking
Yeah, like
weirdo.
here, there you go.
Hey, it's absinthe. Not every day
Yeah.
I get to drink.
Those guys are
alcohol.
dorks. Now, what can you tell me, for each of you, something that you're passionate about that would surprise people?
So we're passionate.
Would surprise people.
Yeah.
Richard Wagner, I love his operas. That's something that
That didn't surprise me.
didn't surprise you. I
Well, because you know them. It surprise other people that don't know you. What about you?
I'm into crocheting and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like crochet like flowers and things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get in touch with my feminine side and all.
What do you actually do? There must be something that you do.
Well, I'll
that
tell you
people
what
don't
I do that nobody really knows is that I'm a cement mason and I do a lot of hard fucking concrete work and it's a pain in the ass a lot of times, but I'm pretty good at it.
What about doing my steps out there?
I can do your steps.
Yeah, is that a big job?
I'll do bullnose for you, and then you'll be like the star of the neighborhood because nobody in Jersey.
he did my cellar like entrance
That's
for
a
me.
patchwork.
Yeah, before that hurricane hit. Yeah.
Didn't you notice the big step when you come in my house? How high you got to step up?
I didn't even notice.
It's starting to sink into the earth.
I didn't even
It
notice.
needs to be redone.
You know what? They probably poured it as one solid piece of concrete, and it makes it too heavy. Like you have to actually put backfill on it. You know what I'm saying? Like chunks of rocks and gravel and things like that. Even earth if you're doing steps because it's a big chunk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If that was all solid concrete, for one, it would cost way too much money for what you're trying to do because you don't
Right.
need. You're not going to miss the center chunk of concrete that you're never going to fucking see.
Right.
So you just basically use like earth and rock and things like that, and you build forms and you pour it around that, and that way it doesn't sink because it'll be way too heavy if it's a solid piece.
Yeah,
of
it's
cement.
something we got to eventually do because when we come in here, we actually her father, we actually have to put a step down for him on top of the step so he can get in the house.
How short is he?
Was it the first
No, he's
step?
I guess older.
The first step. you
Oh,
took us
older.
there?
The step right before you come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, the top step.
Yeah, I could probably. I'll look at it later. I could probably do something for you.
What conspiracy theory do you guys subscribe to? You know, there's always like a conspiracy theory, but which one? Is there any that you actually think could be true? I just saw something.
The existence of Santa Claus.
What conspiracy theories do we?
Actually, I
You
wouldn't
subscribe to? You have to. Which one can you get behind?
What can we get behind here? Well,
There's a lot.
I'll go with this one. Alice. That I think that the government actually was behind the whole Oklahoma City bombing. I do believe that because of there was actually seismic tests that there was actually 2 explosions, and I think it was basically like the old saying, like when Nero was the one that was actually burning Rome down, and he blamed the Christians for it. It was always like police states will
I'll continue to
do
play the
things
Christians.
so they can create more laws to
Get what they want.
exactly. Yeah.
But you think? I mean, children and stuff are killed in that.
Well, the government, like, human life doesn't mean anything to them. They just, as long as they're advancing an agenda for their for power, they don't care. It's just like I do believe that was it was in a way also to take attention away from them murdering the Branch Davidians 2 years prior, I believe. So yeah, I do.
I'll tell you this right now, and this ain't no conspiracy theory. The government is fucking corrupt
Absolutely.
as you can get.
But-
And it doesn't matter if you're going to vote Democrat or Republican. And I mean, even a third party candidate got in there, he probably wouldn't be able to do too much because there's all these other people behind the scenes that are in control, and I know that to be true. I mean, I can't prove it in a court of law, but I know it instinctively. You know what I'm saying? I know it intuitively from the things that I see, and the wasted money, and the wasted lives, and all this. The people that can be saved in this earth, that they just don't care because it's not their interest or whatever. And I'll say this for the record too. I'm proud to be an American because I was born in this land. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not pro-government. You know what I'm saying? I'm more founding fathers thing, not what's going on now. So
Yeah.
Now, what would you guys consider as the?
I didn't vote for either freaking candidate either.
That's right.
By the way,
None of the
I voted
above. I voted for none of the
I
above.
voted for an independent candidate.
None of the above.
I got one vote.
I voted for the loser.
I voted for none of the above.
What would you guys consider as the most useless holiday?
Arbor Day.
Wow,
I made everybody go sign.
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day.
No, Groundhog Day is awesome. That's the Philadelphia Eagles season for the past 5 years has been Groundhog Day.
Well, with the dog butcher?
Anybody from Philly will get that.
Okay. On that,
that dog butcher and some other
Yeah.
idiots.
on that note, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with the final segment.
Okay.